Hey YouTube, I'm going to show you where I'm going to be doing a lot of different stuff today, but what I'm going to be doing is there's two different medium size frames. Okay, this one's the foundation in here, the plastic foundation is 5.5. Let me put this down so you can, it's 5.5. Okay, this one here I've never used before. I bought all this stuff from some guy roughly. It's four, well, this one's 4 3/4. So what, and then I got a bunch of foundation that I purchased from him, which is 6.5. So I'm cutting the 6.5 down to fit these small frames because I also bought a bunch of them from him, and I think that's what he did. I'm not really sure what he did, but I got to cut them down, and I'm going to use these as honey supers, or I can use it for, I could do a deep 10 frame deep, and then this size because I sold some of the boxes, but I probably got about 20 of these things. So we'll get this ready. Cut these down. I'm going to run this one through to make it fit better. Actually, this one. All right, so I got a box of these things to do. So I'm not going to bore you with that, and I'll show you the next step we're doing. Okay. I can do some more trimming on these because if you notice on these, I don't know how good you can see this, but you notice that on these the plastic foundation, it's flat and on both sides and it fits in the groove. So I had to cut one of the flat ends off. So I had to get it perfect. So I had to go back over and run these on the saw again to get them just so when they go in there, I mean, it's kind of ended up being a pain in the butt just for these, but I just have them sitting around, so I got to use them. So the way they fit in there, they're tough to get in there. Once you get them on the ends go in there good, and you work them in there, but it sags the bottom a little bit, but it's enough that it holds it in there, and it's pretty straight up and down. I don't want them bowed. So, like I said, I got all these buttons. These, if you haven't never used these things, are awesome. These are nine frame spacers. So if you use it for a honey super, it automatically spaces them out. You don't have to buy a spacer to put in there and space it every time. Some of the boxes I have to do that on. But these are really nice. Fit in there real nice. So he had a lot of these. So I have some I gotta put in there. So let's see here. Okay. Putting where the what do you want to call that? Where it's cut so it fits in there. I'm putting it on the top. Just kind of showing you in case you ever run into something like this. Like if you make mini mating nukes or something and you want plastic foundation, you got to cut the foundation to make your little nukes and frames. I'll do a video on that. I made like 50 of the mini mating nukes. This way. They're going good. Like I said, I had to set the saw again and cut more off because they were totally bowed and they started cracking. So I'm not really sure what he used, what he did these for. He might have used them for, he might have ran deep into this box. Now he's an older guy, so he might have ran it as a honey super and made them so they were lighter for him. He was a pretty sickly guy, and he was a good guy, and he might have done it because it was hard for him. See, this one's got a little bit of a bow to it. So if I smack it down in this end, help get it in there. If these weren't put together, he didn't have all these frames together, I could have ran the wooden part on the bottom through the saw and I would have had no problem. I could have cut it and got it in there. But right now the bottom is too skinny. It's not fat enough. It's probably a 32nd more. It needs to be out of this bottom groove. So, but it's working. I mean, it's working good enough. Keep wanting to put them back there. Well, I got all these boxes stacked here I got to do. But I just wanted to make this video to show you this, and I got one more thing. I got boxes of these things, and then I got to get out and get my hives. I'll have a video on that. I got to get I'm going through a hive, still going through hives that I bought from another guy, and they still got honey supers on them. I got to get them off. And they're heavy, so. And that's it. So, I hope that helped you out. And if you like the videos, please like and subscribe. And we'll have more to come. Thanks.